Luis Martin, the art engineer, and welcome to the most exciting place in the world, the art studio. Right under your feet. That is the most exciting place in the world. Behind the camera we have
the one and only Chunky Baker.
Chunky Baker. Today we're unboxing the April Collage Kit. I hope you have this, and I hope you printed out your digital kit. Today, I'm gonna work from the digital kit. So it's just gonna be a little fun that I've done from Staples. So when you get your digital kit, you can go to Staples or you can print it yourself. I like to print all of them because even if I don't use them right away, I know eventually I'll have it and I'll be inspired by it. Be sure to tell your friends to join the party, join the hashtag ArtFam. The more, the better, and the more content I can create. So this is really exciting. What is the image that we're working with this week? Come on over and I'll show you. All right, so this is the kit, you guys. This is the cover that I concocted, and it was so much fun. I'm inviting you to use words to create music with collage. I literally just took a picture of an article that had this weird U, and I played with it. I swiped it and I played with it. I manipulated it, right? I didn't just copy it, but I manipulated it and repeated it, and now it sounds like it's singing you. So have a good time playing with this. I did. So there's always a prompt that we just spoke about, and this is our friend from last month saying, play me something I can do the electric slide to. What a tease. This is the image, so I'm gonna base my collage off of this, and we'll see where it takes us. Before I do that, let's see what else is in the kit. And like I always say, as you go through the kit, start making a pile of 1 or 2 things that speak to you right off the bat, so you know where to start. So I'm gonna put this in my yes pile because that's where we're gonna go. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is amazing. This is a film strip. If you got this, you know what you got in there too. You got a real film strip. So if you're in the US and you're wanting to be a paper subscriber, you can do that. You get really exciting stuff in there. Maybe I'll mix it up, who knows? Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, this is a picture I took of some flowers I bought at Trader Joe's, and it just came out so beautiful. I'm definitely gonna use this. Our amethyst stones. This is a really beautiful image. I don't know if I want to play with it just yet. I think I might just put this in my wall actually, but early days. This is from a wall in a studio. I mean, look at that. Just looking at this makes me think of so many things. So it makes me think of time, right? Can you see all of the layers of paintings that whoever had the studio created? And it also makes me think of rhythm, right? Rhythm, I can't even say the word. Sympathetic. It's a music term, which means something about time in music. Look it up, let me know. Syncopated? Syncopated! Anyway, a heart. My heart will go on. Elvis! That was a truth bomb, yes. At any rate, come back, Elvis. Okay, this is why cameramen do not talk. So this is a beautiful jungle scene that I took in Florida. Cats, you guys, I love cats. This is just too yummy to play with, so I'm not even gonna go there. And a car, maybe I'll play with the car, yeah. Okay, and I also have a black substrate, which in your kits, in your paper kits, sometimes we throw in some color blocks. They're always good to use as a base, as just something fun to play with. So I might use this. Let me start with this. But before I start, the whole point of Collage Dream, the whole point of the hashtag ArtFam is to open up the world, to open up your studio, to use your art practice as a way to bridge and communicate with the world around you, right? So I took to the streets and thought, you know what? If I'm gonna make a collage about this instrument, let me talk to a musician. So I went to the meatpacking district and just connected with a musician and watched them play. So I asked him why the saxophone. And this is what he said.
I thought it looked cool when I was in 4th grade.
It really does.
Yeah.
but they played a set for me and for us. I told him that I was a teacher, and he assumed that you guys were all 4th graders. So they played really well. So let's watch it really quick.
Recording like that chill hole.
Yes, that happens in New York City still. I love New York. I love the world. I love artists. I love people who share. So step out of your little comfort zone and go connect with people who make art, who are just as giving as you are. You won't regret it. All right, come back. Okay, so I'm still kind of grooving from that set. So that was in the meatpacking district, you guys. That's super gentrified, super expensive, but you can walk around, just have a really good time. I have dark adventures in the meatpacking district because it used to be a place where a lot of sex workers and you know, shady characters, and of course me being the thrill seeker I am, I used to just love walking around there and drinking my Starbucks and just people watching from a safe distance, of course, but it was exciting. Now it's more tourists and more Apple stores and more Starbuckses, which is fine. But yeah, so you don't have to live in New York to have an exciting adventure. I know that if you leave your house, even if you just go to the library, you'll meet interesting people who, just like you, want to be inspired. All right, remember, like attracts like. So let's see, but be careful, follow your gut. At any rate, so this is not a saxophone. I know, but I don't know what it is. It's some kind of horn. A big part of the things I put in the collage kits is trying to send things to you that are out of context, right? $5 word, context. Because I don't want you to feel the weight of, oh, this is a Scandinavian horn that needs to be respected. No, the whole point is, what does this give me? What is this telling me? What is this inspiring in me? And then the conversation really begins, right? So let go of your preconceived notions, everything you know, and just come to play here. The most exciting place in the world, the art studio. Cool. Okay, so look at this. It's released, it's magic. And I can, wow, that's kind of fun. So I threw you guys a curveball. Elvis is right, I don't have a heart. I'm like, let me give them something fun. Ha 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 ha. How are you gonna cut all this out? You don't have to, you can just roll with it, is what I'm saying. So let me see how I'm gonna make it easy for myself and just roll with it. Okay, so talk to me. What are some of the songs that come to mind when you look at this horn? One of my all-time favorites, and this gives me absolute nostalgia. So when I was a kid, I used to leave my room at 1 in the morning and go walk the downtown area of LA. And back then it was really shady. Yeah, okay, I'm beginning to detect a pattern here. At any rate, and I used to have a Walkman, you guys, and I used to listen to the radio, NPR, and there was this station that played jazz all night and all morning. And one night, this song came on. This is before Shazam, this is before Google, and I was like, oh my God. I stood in the middle of the street waiting for them to say the name of the song so I can write it down. You will never know the struggle. So it happened to be this beautiful song by Charles Mingus called Haitian Fight Song. Holy, if you want to hear something that moves you, something that kind of makes you want to, I don't know, it feels like a cartoon actually, because there's so much tension, there's so much relief. Go check it out. I don't know how I can share that with you without getting in trouble with copyright. But look it up, Haitian Fight Song by Charles Mingus. Whew. What other songs come to mind? Ooh, Charles Gainsbourg, the French singer, had this beautiful song called Black Trombone. One of my favorite songs ever. Another bad boy. Okay, here we go. Not that I'm a bad boy. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, ho, ho. Okay, so here's the thing, you guys. Sometimes what you do is gonna be bigger than the paper. Who cares, right? Don't limit yourself by the size of your paper or your box. Like always, that translates into life, right? Don't be held by your borders, by your limits. So what do? Just let it come out. Let it come out and see how you can find a bigger paper, or even if you just work on the wall, whatever. I did like this, so let me see where this takes me. I'm gonna get rid of this white border. Okay, so it's April 2023. And that's a loaded statement. No, okay, so it's spring. What are we doing? Where are we going? The weather here today in New York is lovely. It's not as nice as it was yesterday. Or no, yesterday was ugly too, right? It was. It's okay, Elvis, you can speak, even though you said I had no heart. Now Elvis is like, I'm not gonna say anything again. No, go for it. You say your speaker piece. Was it nice yesterday?
It was gloomy yesterday.
It was gloomy.
It was warm, but it was gloomy.
It was warm, it was muggy probably, right?
Yeah.
One of my favorite, well, it's not even one of my favorite songs, but I just like this one verse from a song by the band called Garbage. And they say, I'm only happy when it rains. That's me, but no, not no more. I need the sun. Okay, so look what I'm doing here. Oh, yes, I love it.
Are you nestling?
I'm nestling. Yes, thank you. Okay. You know what's really funny? This also reminds me of this movie that we've been talking about. Now we've been seeing it everywhere. I'm telling you, Like Attracts Like. What does this remind you of? The ending of
Grease.
Grease, when they go off into the meadow world or whatever. So I don't know. I don't want to ruin it for you guys. If you've never seen Grease, it has a very odd ending. And there's all these conspiracy theories about what it means. So if you don't want to hear about the conspiracy theories or about the ending, mute it. Now, okay, so apparently she's dead, you guys. So in the beginning of the movie, they're singing the song about how they met each other and how she almost drowned, yada, yada, yada. There's all this imagery that like suggests stuff. So they're saying that the whole movie is happening in Sandy's head in a coma-induced dream. Ah, so sad. But, and once you know about this, you're like, oh, yeah, maybe. So go check it out and let me know what you think. It's a pretty fun movie. A little problematic. You know, everything is problematic now because after you see it with the lens of what's happening in the world and yada, 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 things aren't as cute. But watch it and don't take it too seriously. All right, here we go. My favorite character, of course, was Rizzo and Frenchie. Did you watch it, Elvis?
Yes, I did.
Did you have a favorite character?
Probably Sandy.
Oh, Sandra D. That's from the movie too. Okay, I'm liking this. It's giving me something. It's telling me something. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna commit.
So it's reminding me of the other movie we mentioned yesterday, To Wong Fu.
Oh, you guys.
Because aren't they riding in a convertible?
Oh, you guys. Yes, we just dated ourselves, Elvis. To Wong Fu, thank you for everything, Julian Moore. This is before Drag Race. And actually, RuPaul comes out in it briefly. It's about these 3 drag queens who are going to LA from New York, or
yes.
Really cool.
They won a contest.
They win a contest. And along the way, they stop in a little town, and who's there? Rizzo. But it turns out she is a country bumpkin now and having a hard time with her husband. Look, this is from the flower, but I think I can incorporate it because it kind of looks like a wave. So never...
Flames.
Black flames. What else do you want? Never throw anything away. Is what I'm saying, because look, you can incorporate it. Oh my gosh. See, now I'm getting rid of the props. The thing that kills the illusion. You guys, I love this. Okay. Clearly, I've had my coffee today, and that's a good thing. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm loving this. Again, every time I make a collage, it's not to make a masterpiece, it's to keep my hands moving, it's to think about Greece, it's to think about these things that inspire me, right? And this will definitely play out in my other creative endeavors. Okay, so this is going somewhere. Should we go into the, keep with the digital kit or go with the paper kit? Listen, I didn't become an artist to follow rules, so let me go with the paper kit. Okay. Oh my God, should we do it again? Again? So, okay, let me tell you what it is. So, yay, double thingy-mabobs that I love. I swear by these. This is part of my religion. ZZ letters, you guys. I don't want to use this because what does ZZ imply?
Sleepy?
Sleepy. No, we're not sleepy. This is beautiful. So this is from Montreal, so it's en français and English. If you ever want to know what it's like to live in a bilingual environment, you'll never believe it. It's so inclusive. You go everywhere in Montreal and or in Quebec, it's in French and in English. It's beautiful. Oh, I love her so much. Oh. Okay, you guys, we gotta say it. We don't see enough surfers of color. Look at this beautiful, oh my God, and he's using a board, a literal wooden board, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see. She is so effing cool. I'm gonna have to use, okay, the scale is a little weird, but we'll see where she takes us. Okay, I might have to just throw everything away and start again from scratch because she's so cool. And we can do that. So that's the thing, don't be afraid to be doing 7 collages at a time. Go where your curiosity takes you in collage, right? Because that's how you learn how to be discerning. This is a safe space. When we're in the real world, okay, we'll do different things. But in the studio, we learn how to cope in the world, right? Okay, she's so cool. Oh, she's selling watermelon, you guys. That's how I learned how to lip sync. I had a teacher in my school, his name was Mr. Seeger, and he's like, it's okay, sing along, and if you don't know the words, just mouth out watermelon, 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 and everything will be okay. And guess what? It was. Okay. Watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. Oh, how cool is she? So it's turned into a cornucopia, which is cool, but I think this is going somewhere. I am gonna finish cutting her out and maybe do 2 at a time. Not stand, bear with, stand by. Okay. I'm still using my wanky, janky table, but that's okay. So if we put her against this beautiful purple, look at that, like the purples in her dress come out and it's just so beautiful. And maybe I can use some of this leftover foliage to activate her. Oh, wow. Oh, you guys, this is cool. Bon, okay, I just have to put this together. Sometimes you just need 2 elements, right? And then what happens? Then you have a little collage that you can use to either elaborate on, or I'll show you real quick. And I've shared this with you. If you saw my latest YouTube, I just make little quick collages and I journal over them, around them. And just having things around, right? So don't throw anything away is the motto. Everything is art. Everything is art. Your art. Art. Okay, so maybe, oh, see, like that is just a really cool image. Okay, so I'm gonna put it to the side. I'm gonna come back to this, rein it in. Let's see what else we have here. And the truth of the matter is that I was just really lazy and I didn't want to cut that out, but I might have to, which is fine. Oh, how fun is that? Ay, ay, ay. Okay, fine. See, it backfired. I was trying to be a jerk to you guys, and now it backfired, and now I have to do the hard work myself. Okay, let's go. Did you guys see all of those wonderful collages that came out last month from the Collective Element? This lady traveled Can you imagine, like, whoever that person was in real life had no idea that 100 years later, a bunch of collage artists would be using her as the subject for works of art. I mean, think about that. Can you imagine someone takes a picture of you and finds it 700 years later, 70 years later, and they're like, this is the face of Colgate, or whatever we're gonna be selling then. Listen, I'm just gonna get rid of these little buttons because I don't have that kind of patience or dexterity, and no one's none the wiser.
You do you.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, fine, more. You guys, I should have done this video before the coffee, but it's okay. Don't judge me. Next month's will be a little bit easier, I promise. Just next month, then we'll be back. Actually, thank you for watching this, and for watching this, I'll give you a little insight. Next month is gonna be a signature collage kit. And what does that mean? I don't know, I just made that up. But what I'm implying is that next month we are doing something that we did last year and the year before that was a real success. So keep your eyes peeled. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be a, whoops. What did I call it? I already forgot. Anyway, keep your eyes peeled. Okay, see, take your time, enjoy the process. Look how much more beautiful that looks because I took the time to be a little bit detailed and intricate. Because it does pay off. It does pay off. I try not to be so precious about things, but then when you know, take the time, breathe, it just works out. And if it doesn't, at least you know you can be precious about it when you have to be. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Wasn't that awesome? I'm still thinking about that guy playing the saxophone because he thought it looked cool in the 4th grade. I mean, it's all aesthetics, you guys. Okay. Yes, thank you. Okay, fine, more. I can't stop because look how beautiful it looks, right? So maybe I'll just do a little bit more. Sheesh. No shortcuts. All right, Elvis, tell me a story.
Once upon a time.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you. Okay. I'll sing you a song about how collage will save your soul. No, I'm kidding. Damn. I've literally lost it when I start singing. That's okay. Okay, just right here. And I think it's enough. Work smart, not hard, right? That's the point of this. I'm working smart because I'm just cutting out the things you can see. I'm not overdoing it. I just... Okay. You guys, the precious bug caught me. Now I'm being precious. But it'll pay off, you'll see. I want you to send me notes and send me letters about how you're being precious and how it's paid off. I do want to say, I have gotten a lot of very beautiful messages about how, you know, being part of the Collage Kit family, or Collage Dream, the ArtFam, has touched you. I appreciate every single one of these notes. I get back to all of them eventually. Know that you're part of something big, and don't be afraid to reach out to the other members, especially if you've seen them in the Hangouts when you join. And if you haven't joined, don't be afraid. You don't even have to turn on your camera. Join us because it's just amazing to see the synergy of people just doing stuff, right? And then you realize that, yeah, I'm part of something here. And you are. Oh my God, look at this. It worked, it worked, it worked. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do now? Now I'm gonna play with this. And you know what? I'm usually like, oh, look, I'm gonna be all like sporadic, like jazz. Because when I think of jazz, I think about this, right? Don't you? Look at this, look at this. I hope I don't cut my finger. Okay. Bang. Bang. Uh-oh. Okay. I think I need to go all the way. Bang. Okay. I'm just gonna, I want it to be like, this car is like the cornucopia. So I'm from California, you guys, and as much as I badmouth LA, I love driving. I love car culture. So this is literally my car when I go on road trips. I want music, I want flowers, I want beauty, fast cars, oh. And coffee. I don't see the coffee in there yet, but you know it's there. Playing some Charles Mingus. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, goodness. Merci beaucoup, I love it. Okay, you know what has to happen here, right? Because they're like, you know, 1, 2, 3 elements. I should balance it. So I'm gonna put another little green here somewhere just so it feels balanced. Because right now it feels balanced because the pink actually peaks here and here, so it's spread out. That's a really good tip when you're making a collage. You don't want to make it look unbalanced, or if you are gonna make it unbalanced, make it on purpose, make it deliberate, right? There we go. Oh no, you guys, I see something that bothers me. That little thing bothers me right there. See, once I'm in that headspace of like, I'm gonna be as perfect as I started to be, and then you kind of just have to follow that thread. Bon. Buenissimo. Okay, so now I just want to make a little spark over here. Okay, this will be a little smaller. This is actually a lot funner than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a little bit more serious, you know? I tend to go on the seriousness. Actually, no, that's not true. Bum-ba-dum. Okay, so show me what you did with these guys. Show me what you did, comma, with these, comma, guys, is what I meant to say. Okay. Yes. Okay, yes, 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 yes. Chitty chitty bang bang. That was a movie from, what, the 60s? When I was a child? No, I wasn't a child in the 60s, get out of here. But I love that movie.
Well, it's kind of like an old soul.
Yeah, that's it. Old soul. Okay, here we go. That was me speaking Hackney. Yeah, no, that was... Okay, this is fun, you guys. Okay, Gild the Lily. I have some stickers here, and I just need to gild the lily, like, doop, doop, doop. Doop, doop, doop. Yes, this is giving me absolute road trip to the sky. Realness. If you know, you know. Okay, you, Okay, I'm done. So sometimes it's hard to look at this without having like a white substrate. So I keep a big piece of paper. Actually, this used to be, this is a print, but I messed it up, so whatever. Okay, look at this. This is fantastic. Why do I love it? Because I found meaning in it, right? So yes, the music always drives me, but it literally is driving me, right? I'm in a car with the music, with the beauty, with the wonder of it all. And yeah, so this is very much me. And I love that I was able to hide that pole that kind of killed the illusion that it was flying. So do that, you can do that. Okay, so this was my collage. What did you do? Please share, and remember to look at what other people did and comment. Comment, comment, comment. Don't be afraid to leave comments. Before I let you go, I do want to do something with this. Come back, come back. You guys, I can't just leave her like that. How rude. Nope. So why doesn't that work? Purple on purple? Nope. Okay, really quick. Attends. Oh. Purple on purple, but with a pattern. Now we're talking. Okay, let me just bring out the bad boys really quick and see what I can do. Oh no. So sometimes it won't work out because I'm either too aggressive or the paper is too thin, but I'm not upset. Oh yes. Ooh, so I wanted to do that, but look, this interesting color. Ay, Dios mío, I love it. Okay, now I'm speaking Spanish, so you know something's happening. Okay, where is my... So this is just a little study. Let's call it a study. It's a collage study, right? This can be something else later, or I can just let it be. And whatever. It's my little collage. And she's so happy. And I found this, so maybe I want to put this here. Oof. Maybe not. Or maybe yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, someone's gonna have to pull the plug because I'm having too much fun here. Yes. And this is the perfect, if you already made a collage and now you're just playing with scraps, this is where you can be as experimental as you want, right? Because you already did what you wanted to do. So now you can just be like, you know what? Now let me just make a mess. Let me make a mess. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm making a mess. Oh, okay. Let me just get rid of this little white, and then we are done, and then we're done, and then we get to listen to jazz again. Does that work? Yeah, why not? Does that work? Yeah, I guess. I don't want it. Okay, we're done, you guys. And the truth of the matter is that now you've created this, you can crop it, right? And edit it to your heart's content. You guys, we can hang out till kingdom come because I just want to keep going. Okay, see, so I killed it, but that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Fixed it. Okay, so this is my second collage, and it's a little study. I was gonna put this. That doesn't go there. That goes there. All right, this is my little study, you guys. Make as many as you can of these, and then give them away, throw them away. But don't let your hands be idle. Make beautiful things. All right, so this is Luis Martin, the art engineer. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for being part of this. And what you do matters. Cheers.